Hello students. In our last class, we learned about the parabola. We learned how to find the equation, and from the equation, we found the vertex, focus, latus rectum and directrix. And our today's topic is ellipse. We are going to learn the standard form of ellipse. Here you can see the curve ellipse. Its standard form when the center is at origin. See, this point is the center of ellipse. It is at the origin. Then its equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. What's the equation of ellipse? With center at origin, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Okay. Now we can see what is the vertices. We have two vertex for this ellipse. Okay. So we should tell it as vertices. Okay. So this is one point vertex and it is at a distance of a units from the center. So the points, the coordinate of vertex is a comma 0. Okay, it is at a distance a. This length is a means this point is a comma 0, and on the left side it becomes, I mark it as b dash, it is minus a comma 0. Okay, so the two vertices are plus or minus a comma 0. Together we can write plus or minus a comma 0. So we marked the center at origin and the vertices at plus or minus a comma 0. That is plus a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. Now the focus is at a distance of AE from the center. Here I am marking focus. It is at a distance of AE from the center. So the focus is AE comma 0. So this side also we can mark. Then it becomes the point. If the distance is AE means the left side, the coordinate of focus, that is f dash, is minus AE comma 0. So since we have two focus, we can write foci, two focus. So it is foci, it is plus or minus AE comma 0. Okay, distance of the focus from the center is AE. Okay, and we have two focus, it is plus AE comma 0 and minus AE comma 0. And the directrix is at a distance of A by E units from the center. What is the distance from center to directrix? Here I draw the line directrix, which is D dash, and this directrix is at a distance of, here I am marking the distance of A by E units from the center. Okay, so this is A by E units of the center means we can write its equation. Once again, already you know it is perpendicular to x-axis means how you will write the equation of directrix? X is equal to, equation of directrix will be x is equal to A by E, because it is at a distance A by E, and perpendicular to x-axis means x is equal to A by E. On the left side also you have another one directrix, that you can mark it as x is equal to minus A by E. So together these two directrix together can be written as equation of directrices, that is x is equal to plus or minus A by E. When you write separately, x is equal to plus A by E and x is equal to minus A by E. Okay, and we have one more point, that is the latus rectum. Already you know latus rectum means perpendicular chord passing through the focus. So it is perpendicular chord passing through the focus. Since it is latus rectum, I mark it as L dash. And this side also we have another one latus rectum, that we can mark it as L1 and L1 dash. Okay. So what is the distance of latus rectum from the center? It is same as AE. So we can also write the equation of latus rectum is x is equal to plus AE, and this side it is x is equal to minus AE. So together we can write x is equal to plus or minus AE. Okay, and the length of the lattice rectum will be 2b square by A. Length of the lattice rectum is 2b square by A. Later we can see how we are getting this length. Okay, now you can write length of the lattice rectum is 2b square by A. And here on this ellipse we have two axes. The axis is, see, inside this curve we have x-axis and y-axis. Which is the longest one? X-axis is the biggest one. So we can write this is our major axis. Okay, and already I told you that the distance from the vertex to the center, okay, distance from the center to vertex is A. So the length of the major axis means it is the distance between two vertices. So this length between two vertices means what's the total length? Here it is A, again from here again A. So the total distance is 2A. So we can write length of major axis. Length of major axis is 2A and it is x-axis. So its equation is, what's the equation of x-axis? Y is equal to 0. Okay, so the major axis is here x-axis and this length A only greater than B. Already I written there. This x square by A square plus y square by B square is equal to what means here A is a greater value. So here this is our major axis and this length we can mark it as B and it is called minor axis. Minor axis. Which is a minor axis here? This y-axis. This part is called minor axis. Okay. And what is the length? It is 2b. And what is the equation of minor axis? Since it is y-axis, we can say it as x is equal to 0. That also we can write the length of minor axis. So length of the minor axis is 2b and its equation is, what's the y-axis equation? X is equal to 0. All the ellipses must satisfy one condition. It is b square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. A is this length. It is called semi-major axis. A can be called as length of semi-major axis. The total length is 2a. So the half of 2a is a, which is the length of semi-major axis, and b is the length of semi-minor axis. Okay, and E is our eccentricity. Already you know E is the eccentricity. It is a ratio of SP by PM. Okay, using these three values A, B and E, we can write the condition B square value always equal to A square into 1 minus E square. Okay, so this equation is always equal. When you substitute these three values, it is always equal for all the ellipses. Okay, by simplifying this equation, we can write a formula for eccentricity. E is equal to square root of A square minus B square by A square. Eccentricity E is equal to square root of A square minus B square by A square. This is our second form of ellipse, again in standard form. The center is at origin. So this is our center here, and we have the equation of ellipse as x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1. Here also a greater than b. So a is the greater value, means this is the y-axis is our major axis now. Okay, y-axis, this part only the major axis, and its length is again 2a. And what is the equation of major axis now? Since we have y-axis, so its equation is x is equal to 0. Okay, see, x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1. The greater value is on the denominator of y. Okay, the previous equation is x square by a square, that is a square value is under a x square. Now it is on the denominator of y square. So these are the two difference between the equation of ellipse. Okay, first one, the major axis is along x axis. Now the major axis is along y axis. So the length is same only, but its equation is changing. What is the equation? X is equal to 0. Similarly, x axis is our minor axis and its length is 2b. So length is always same only, equation alone will change. Okay, that is 2b is the length of the minor axis and its equation is, what is x axis equation? Y is equal to 0. Okay, and the center is origin. So we can write center C is 0, 0 and these are the two vertices. I mark it as V, V dash and it is vertices. What are the vertices? Suppose the distance is A, means it becomes 0, A and 0, minus A. So I am writing 0, plus or minus A. And after that, the focus is at a distance of AE from the center. So that we can write foci is 0, plus or minus AE. Okay. Here also I am marking the foci as F dash. Okay. Now, next one is the directrix. Directrices. What are the directrices? The directrices are D, D dash and D1, D1 dash. Since it is on y-axis, perpendicular to y-axis, we can write its equation as y is equal to plus or minus a by e. The previous one we saw x is equal to plus or minus a by e because it was perpendicular to x-axis. Now it is perpendicular to y-axis. And what is the equation of lattice rectum? Equation of lattice rectum will be, see, lattice rectum is perpendicular to focus. Again it is perpendicular to y-axis. I am writing y is equal to plus or minus AE. Okay. And its length is, already I told, length is no change because A is the greater value we took. Okay. So length is 2b square by A. And we have the condition for ellipse. It is also same as first one. B square is equal to A square into 1 minus E square. So eccentricity also same for both the forms. First form and second form we have the same eccentricity. Since it has no x and y in this equation, we can take the same eccentricity formula for both the forms of ellipse. The first one is the major axis is along x axis. Now here the second form of ellipse is major axis is along y axis. When the center of the ellipse is shifted to some other point h, k. See, here we have the center as h, k. Then, and this major axis A dash is parallel to our x axis. See, here we have the origin. Now the center is h, k and this major axis is parallel to x axis. So here I am marking a capital X. And minor axis is parallel to y axis. I am marking it as capital y axis. Okay. So capital Y I marked. And as usual here you have A. Then the equation of the ellipse becomes x minus h the whole square by a square plus y minus k the whole square by b square is equal to 1. Okay, x square becomes x minus h the whole square and y square becomes y minus k the whole square. Okay, and here also we can write here a is greater than b. And we learnt that center of ellipse is 0, 0 for the first one. And here now it is h, k. So just add h with x coordinate and k with y coordinate. So we are getting the new center as h, k. And the vertices, what you learnt already, the vertices is plus or minus a, 0. Now it becomes plus or minus a plus h and 0 plus k. So the answer is plus or minus a plus h and k. Okay. Now the foci, we learned that foci is plus or minus AE comma 0. Now it is plus or minus AE plus H 0 plus K. So the new foci is plus or minus AE plus H comma K. We can change all these value like this. Just add X with X coordinate and K with Y coordinate. Not only in this form, suppose our ellipse is, the major axis is parallel to Y axis, means how you will write the equation? X minus H the whole square by B square plus Y minus K the whole square by A square is equal to 1. Okay, there also we are doing the same like this. Okay, that is, we are adding H with X coordinate and K with Y coordinate. Now we have one more property for ellipse. Consider one ellipse. Okay, now the two foci of this ellipse, I marked it as FF dash. Okay, now a moving point, consider one moving point anywhere on this curve. I marked here the moving point as P. Now if we join FP and F dash P, you will get always is equal to the length of major axis, that is 2A. FP and F dash P is always 2A in ellipse. Okay, this is very important property. Suppose if you consider P here, see the length of FP and F dash P is again 2A only. Okay, suppose if you are considering P is here, this is F dash P and FP. FP and F dash P, again it is equal to 2A. Here anywhere you can mark P, but the value of FP plus F dash P is always 2A. So before entering into exercise, we should know about some distances. That is, if you consider the center and vertex, what is the distance from center to vertex? It is A. And vertex to vertex, the distance is 2A. Okay, vertex to vertex means the distance is 2A. And if the distance from center to focus, what's the distance from center to focus? CF, it is AE. And the distance from focus to focus, that is FF dash, is 2AE. From the center, the distance to the vertex is A, and to the distance to the focus is AE. Distance from center to vertex is A and center to focus is AE. Okay, so these are all the distance. Similarly, the distance from center to directrix. Center to directrix, what is the distance? A by E. Directrix to directrix, 2A by E. So these are all the distances you should learn before entering into our exercise. Now exercise 5.2, question number 2. Find the equation of the ellipse in each of the cases given below. Subdivision 1 is foci plus or minus 3, 0 and eccentricity 1 by 2. We should know the ellipse is in the first form, that is a major axis is along x-axis or y-axis. For that we should draw the diagram. Okay, so just draw a rough diagram here. X-axis and mark y-axis. Okay, and then just mark these 2 points, that is plus 3, 0 and minus 3, 0. So plus 3, 0 I am marking it on x-axis and minus 3, 0 is on x-axis left side. Okay, so the ellipse is, since the focus is on x-axis, we can also say that ellipse axis of the ellipse is on the x-axis. Suppose if it is on y-axis, means you will draw the ellipse like this. Okay, but here the focus is on x-axis, our ellipse come like this. Okay, so therefore we can say the ellipse is along x-axis. What are the things we have to find? What is the actual equation of ellipse? Equation of ellipse is, when the center is 0, 0, it is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Otherwise, it is x minus h the whole square by a square plus y minus k the whole square by b square is equal to 1. The center is some other point h comma k means we can take this equation. Okay. So on this equation, what are the values you should find? We have to find the center h comma k first. Center h comma k, and then the second a and b. Third one is b. You should find these three values and substitute in this equation. You will get the equation of the ellipse. Okay. First point, plus or minus 3 comma 0 means 1 we can take it as plus 3 comma 0, and other one f dash is minus 3 comma 0. So we can consider the two focus point as f is 3 comma 0 and f dash is minus 3 comma 0. And I told you first we have to find the center h comma k. The center h comma k is nothing but the midpoint of focus. Here we can take f dash. Okay. Now the center h comma k is the midpoint of two focus point. So just you find the midpoint, you will get the center. Okay. So the center is h comma k is equal to midpoint of foci. So just find midpoints x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So x1 plus x2 by 2 means 3 plus minus 3 by 2, and y1 plus y2 by 2 means 0 plus 0 by 2. So 3 plus minus 3 is also 3 minus 3. It is 0 comma 0. So we got h comma k as 0 comma 0. So first we got the center h comma k as 0 comma 0. Next we have to find either a or b. For that we can take the distance. What's the distance between f dash? Distance between two foci is 2ae. Distance between two foci 2ae. So just find the distance here. See, the y coordinates are same. So if one of the coordinates are equal means just subtract the other one. So if you subtract 3 and minus 3. If you subtract these two values, 3 minus of minus 3 gives 3 plus 3. So it is 6. So we got the distance 2AE as 6. Therefore, we can write AE is equal to 6 by 2. It is 3. AE is equal to 3 means they are given E value. E is 1 by 2 in the question. Just substitute it, and A by 2 is equal to 3 means we can write A is equal to 3 into 2. So it is 6. So now we got A value also. That is 6. We can find only B value. To find B value, we can make use of the condition of ellipse. What is the condition? B square is equal to A square into 1 minus E square. Okay. So after finding this A value, we can write the condition of the ellipse. It is B square is equal to A square into 1 minus E square. What is A square? 6 square. 1 minus E square is 1 by 2 square. Okay. So it is 36 into 1 minus 1 by 4 gives 36 into 3 by 4. Okay. So this get cancelled. And 9 into 3 is 27. Now we got B square as 27. Note it that it is not B, we got B square. Okay. Yes, we need B square only. In denominator we have B square. So directly we can substitute this value. Now just write the equation of ellipse. What is the equation of ellipse? Always we can write using the center h comma k. So I am writing x minus h the whole square by a square plus y minus k the whole square by b square is equal to 1. Okay. Just substitute this h comma k as 0 comma 0. You will get x square by a square, that is 6 square, plus y square by b square. Directly we can write 27 is equal to 1. and we can change 6 square as 36. So x square by 36 plus y square by 27 is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the required equation of ellipse. Subdivision 2, the end points of the major axis 0, plus 5 and 0, minus 5, and foci 0, plus or minus 4. It's just you mark these 2 points on the diagram, you will get whether the ellipse is in the first form or in the second form. So just consider x-axis and y-axis, and where you will mark the end points of the major axis. It is nothing but the vertices 0, plus 5 and minus 5. So 0, 5 I am marking on the positive side, 0, minus 5 is negative side of y-axis. So the 2 vertices are along y-axis, means the ellipse is also along y-axis, and the foci is 0, 4 and 0, minus 4. So this is our diagram. So the ellipse is in the second form. So here we have to find the center h, k and the value of a and b. After that we can write the equation. Before that we can write the given values. The vertices 0, 5 and 0, minus 5. Focus 0, 4 and 0, minus 4. So that is vertices v, v dash, foci f, f dash. Okay, and to find the center we can find the midpoint of either the vertex, the midpoint of vertices or the midpoint of foci. Both give the center. Okay, so here I am writing the center h, k is the midpoint of these 2 points. So if you apply the formula x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2, you will get the value of h, k as 0, 0. After that we need the value of a and b. To find a, I am finding the distance between 2 vertices. What's the distance? It is 2a. So I am writing v, v dash is equal to 2a. Okay, and find the distance. See here x coordinates are equal. X coordinate are equal means just subtract the other two. 5 minus 5. So it is 5 plus 5 gives 10. 2a is equal to 10 means we can write a is equal to 10 by 2, which is 5. Next we can find the distance between f, f dash. Because to find b value we are going to apply the condition. What's the condition? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. So on the condition we need a value and also e, eccentricity value also we need. To find the eccentricity only we are finding the distance between f, f dash. It is 2ae. 2ae is equal to 8. 4 minus 4 gives 8. On this formula we are going to substitute e value. Before that we can write ae is equal to 4 and substitute a value. It is 5e is equal to 4. E is equal to 4 by 5. Okay. So when you find b value, before that we need a and also e. So now we got both the values. Using this we can write the condition. Okay. Condition for the ellipse. B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. On this I am substituting a square value, which is 5 into 5 square into 1 minus 4 by 5 the whole square. So you are getting 25 into 1 minus 16 by 25, and it is equal to 25 into 25 minus 16 gives 9 by 25. So 25 get cancelled. B square is equal to 9. Okay. So we got h, k as 0, 0, and a is equal to 5 and b square is equal to 9. See here we are getting b square, not b. So we can substitute these 3 values in the equation of ellipse, which is along y-axis. The equation of ellipse along y-axis. How you will write? X minus x the whole square by b square plus y minus k the whole square by a square. It is in second form now. So we can write x minus 0 the whole square, which we can write it as x square by b square. Directly we can write 9 plus y minus 0 the whole square. So k value is also 0. So I am writing just y square by a square, which is 5 square. We should square 5. We are getting 5, which is equal to 1. So this is our required equation of ellipse.